Live, here we are live, MMT. Once again, in the pre-market, we have a pre-market series called Pre-Market Gap Open Up, which is pre-market artificial pricing that we do teach people how to square positions around these events. And we started the day with you shorting the highs up here on that gap. You can see the distance to the gap and that the gap was a bull exhaustion gap and it needed to retrace as it did. And then it consolidated and it came up. But look at how smooth it was. It was one teeny, two teeny, three teenies to the high again and right back down until you got that big qualifier that I very directively stated that two teeny drop. And what was it? 1, 2 qualifies. It comes down, and look at that teeny reversal. Look at the diamond bot. Got right back to the same equal diamonds here, and then diamond popped right up there. That was where that artificial price script where people were buying up above the market to create these diamond alerts. And then you got right up here to this teeny line, right back up here. Same mathematical ranges, MMTs. And same diamond alerts, and look at here. They made the lower low to our entry right here at that bottom. And that was a pre-market order that was very much given out down in those levels that was negative like 1/8. And each line is $1.09 per line. It tells you right here, teeny value $1.09. And that the directional movements are very precise as far as which way the crowd is going. It tells you immediately. You got here, you got to 0.43, which equals 6.89 teenies, equals $7.52 short. That was your positive ratio, 0.43. And you can clearly see that on the opening bell, that was that short that you guys took and went through in pre-market. And how to short exhaustion, bull run in the stock. It's exhausted. The majority of it, until it works its exhaustion off, Apple will be in a certain kind of trading range where you get these longer intraday, that high to that short, that's darn near $10. If you take a look at the equity, it's right here, Apple 528.11. And our price was 528.08. That was right below the market. You can see where the selling is coming into play and why I tell you to short these highs again and why you're going to go from that volatility. And this is live. It's happening now. There's that diamond. Look at those diamonds right there that busted that. Look at that bid. Look at that ask. It's a 527.80. Look at here. It's going to come back down, MMT, and why you identify that teeny script and get that net short, let that thing, look at that, look at that, look at that diamond, look at that diamond break, look at these diamonds right here, look at that teeny line, it's right here, that's the original wick, that was that 1, 2, 3 teeny expansion, it's about to break it, it's testing it. Now, what you want to do, since it's 11:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, today's date, 3/7/2012. And what are we going to do again? We're going to do what we do best as an MMT, and we're going to get net short on any other bounces back up here. But most importantly is how you're going to get long. You're going to do it right here. You're going to go into the brain. You're going to go over here, and you're going to put an order out. A 1/4 delta is 520. Put an order out to buy right now. Let's say 526.40 right now, in case we break that wick right here, that teeny line. Put your limit order out there now. I will say put that limit order out there. Let it come on down. It's printing to that 526.75, 61. It's going to come down and test that 1/4 delta. Oh, my goodness sakes, you just made that next low at that 526.51. Remember, yesterday's low was 516. Now it's all about, take it down to the quarter delta, take it down to the full 1/4. Yeah, you got a diamond reversal with the robot here. I'm just saying, it's 51 pennies. Go look in the Delta tree, and you already got an expansion. So put that limit order, hook him inside, put him inside there because he's got a sail tail on top of that diamond. So that's how I'm answering your question, young man. Very good. Once again, very good, Mr. Brian, because you're right down there where it was made. Now get over there to that 5:30 call. Go ahead and get over there to that 5:30. That 5:30 call. All right, take. All right, I'll tell you what. What was the low? All right, bid it at what was the low? 390. Just in case he does come back down at that half bar, go ahead and slide that bid in there. Here, let me pull that up on that option trade. Hubba, 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 hubba. Let's do it now. Options. Let's go over there. Let's get in there on that Apple. AAPL, and that's a 5:30 call. That's a 5:30. So you got that hip. Here it is. I'm bringing it up. 5:30. Kabing! I got it. Right here. I'm going to tell you what. It's 445 by 460. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. That 390's holding. The high was $12. So we're definitely wholesale. The close was 790 the other day. Volume weighted average public price $8.16. The MMTs, they're making that low. All right, Mr. Plain, put it in there at $3.20 on a lower limit bid, and we'll see how the name bounces as far as you will go with. You'll test that entry with 5, let's say. I just want you to see here clearly, everybody. You see these double diamonds right here, and this is live right now. The time is 11:38 a.m. 3/7/2012. Look at those wicks right here. So that's the attempted bottom from the low right here. And you can see your diamond alerts. You can see where we short that secondary move. So bam, bam, what a nice round trip. Each line's $1.09. So go ahead and line the bid there on the call because it made a bottom. However, this bottom right here, as far as the MMT platform goes, is that it's trying to build off of it. But look at that double diamond reversal here until that candle's above it and it holds this diamond as support. You don't really want to take a big risk. That's why you want to keep those lower bids. How to get that short, which we just did live. Here he is now, and he got stopped that quick in one print. But you got to always keep that stop market. You never play with it. It's going to see if it's going to hold this diamond low. Here, Mr. Plain. You're hit at 526.25. All right, now let it bounce. It's got to bounce as you do it. So you're the low of the day. 520. Nope. Stop market order's going to come back in. Stop market. Another stop out right there. We're going to go. All right. Well. Okay. I'll be right back. You did good. All right, here we are live. I just want people to know, yeah, there. So you got to stop, right? So the low is 525.98. Now, that's where those bottoms are put in. So you did perfect there, young man. As far as having that lower entry level, and this is here, it's live, it's not after the fact, it's working. It's working only because you're starting to grow off of that bottom, but you got to get back above these two diamonds. This lower diamond right here, you got to take that out right here. All right? And that's a good entry. However, what you want to see now is how you can get above those entries and let that wiggle. There you go. That's how a bottom's put in live right here, right now, right before you print. And look at that bid 527. Look at that, 527.34. Now, you want to move. If you do that, you can get taken out easy. Yeah, you can. Yeah, 50 cents. Give it the room because you want to get above these diamonds, sir. And that bar, this bar here, right now, live. If you look at that bid and ask, yeah. So pull the stop market order up. So everybody's got to have a stop market order. Got to protect that bottom entry. And here it is. MMT Brian has got that low hook. He hooked him. He wicked himself in there, Mr. Gibson. And there he is, and he's going to try to take out these diamonds. All right. And the thing about it is, at least people will be able to see the truth in the entry, the truth of stealing that lower bid, the truth of shorting the high end of the print and taking advantage of today's range. Look at you coming off of that double diamond. Look at that bar grow above it. This is here. This is now. I will tell you, sir, if you can get above these two diamonds right here toward that high, that's right at that 528 level. That's where you're going to have that next challenge. And if you go up there and hit that resistance level, move your stop market then up to 527.55 cents. That is if you hit and go up here and let's see if we can test it. That's a 369 on that 9. Nope, you're going to get stopped, but you got a profit. All right, so you're still in it. All right, 50 pennies is your stop. So that's a perfect stop, but that's a stop market with profits because you're in at the lows. So you can't lose money on your entry, and it's trying to hold that diamond support. See? So let's just see what it does at these diamonds right here. You got to get, there you go. There you go. You got to get a bid pop. There it is, 527, 25, 26, 35, 48, 52 on the ask. You can see the ask right there, 51, 52 pennies and rising. This is how you put in that 12 bottom. That's a 3, 6, 9 to the hook, to the entry. You're trying to build, but you got to get up here. You got to get up to this 528 area. That double diamond reversal has to have more of a 3-minute body and price. You got to have that risk on trade, that bull side of it's just not quite there at this bottom, but it's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. Your wholesale, you can't lose anything. Sometimes, like the earlier bottoms we did, were much stronger and faster. Right now, you're 1 hour and 14 minutes to the closing bell. That's exactly where you're at. And you got these double diamonds here. And this is how to trade that bellwether apple. Now he's stopped out, so it's going to come down and break another low. So you got your profits. Now you want to make and see if you break this 525.98. I'm going to give you another bid. I'm going to give you another bid on that 525.98. Let me go into the platform. Bingo. All right, put your limit order out there at 523.80 cents. Put a limit order at 523.80 in case he's going to break that low. He's holding it now, but that next lower limit order here live is to get below that bid, and that's going to be slightly a 3/8 delta. MMTs 3/8 delta. Now let's take a look at it. That IR is printing at a 2. That IR gets on a 0. Look at that baby come down to that next limit order that we just gave. Taking another limit order in at 523.80 cents here now live, and we're going to see if we break it. We already took our profit. It bounced. It wouldn't give any more. You're sliding that bid. You're 0 IR. Whoa, look at that current trend ratio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Look at that. The 320 on what? The calls? I got that Apple 530 call that I marked down to 320. We're not there. I'm taking that one down. Hey, I'm going to take it down. I'm taking it down to that next bid. I'm getting made, though. I'm getting made off of that bottom of 525.21. Are you hit? There's that 50, 70 penny hook right there. Again, another attempted low coming up off that bottom ratio. Go ahead and put in that stop market at 525.50. 525.50. Protect that entry. 525. Oh, I know. I've got other people there, though. They got lined it. So that's where that stop market does go, is at 525.50 pennies. Now, Let's see what happens at the diamond resistance. Says put mark to market this. Hit 360 on the low, the 530 call. That was $12 right here on the high where my pointer is. And I'm wholesale king. I had that order out there 4 hours ago. Put it now at 2.7. In case we come down and fail, or get ready to get long still, because there could be short covering going into the hourly bell, which is in 11 minutes from now. But knowing how to hit that bottom, put that stop market order in, get that wholesale bid. But most importantly is, why was it going to go down from our short? All right, so all we're doing is getting a short is still working, but you're trying to get long as you've done several times. And there's that 525.21. However, it's been coming down to every lower price entry and that short. So you're looking where that buy to cover is going to really hit a good one.